This is Who I Was, and this song is really indicates how much we are trying to pay tribute to classic story beats in MGM musicals and musicals of the Golden Age. It is the leading lady's I Want song, but it takes that classic story beat and really explores it from the standpoint of a very young Gold Star widow and the conflict she feels at suddenly having her entire life and her entire being just reduced to this one label that she's given, which is that of a Gold Star wife. It's almost like she feels as if she's wearing a scarlet letter in many ways as she goes through her day.
Yeah, and it's a huge clue to the themes of the show. You know, there's a line late in the bridge where she talks about, I know I would never be able to talk about this away from our dining room table. The sense that in America there were things you just didn't talk about. And it's one of the things that we're trying to do. We're taking these tropes and these traditions and we're saying, what's the truth behind it? And the truth is, this was not something that was easy to live with. And she was really speaking something very transgressive, saying, I hate being labeled a widow. I hate the oppressive sympathy and the way people look at me. That's a very transgressive thing. And the lyric says, look, I can't even talk about this outside the table. The cool thing about the construction of the show is by the end of the show, she speaks that truth on a platform that literally reaches the entire nation. And so by that point, we've taken these traditions and we've exploded them. We've really, really smashed them. The other cool thing for this is musical theater geek like level DEFCON 5. There is a demo of the original version of this number running around. You can probably click around on YouTube and find it. Just me at the piano with Laura. And you'll hear that it's in a different key. You'll hear that it's longer. You'll hear that there were some lyric changes. And there were even some beats. We shaved off like 2 beats here and 3 beats there so that her phrasing could work a little more naturally and more truthfully. That's the real insider stuff that happens in the rehearsal hall. And of course, hearing it go from just a piano version to Greg Anthony and Bill Elliott's orchestration is really, really astounding.
And there's something incredible about this song to experience when you come to see the show in the theater, which you won't get from listening to the cast album. When we wrote the song we originally intended, it was just this young widow singing these words to her mother, with whom she lives at the moment. And Andy came to us one day and said, I think I could make this work and throughout this song show you this character going through an entire day. And he was able to stage and choreograph this one number, and it takes you through one whole day of her life. And it's what is amazing about it is that you actually see the interaction she's having with the people who are feeling sorry for her, people who don't know how to talk to her and so are withdrawing. It's stunningly beautiful what he's done.